I refused to take my insulin pump off probation, and my mom timed how long I'd last without it. I was 15 when I started skipping my insulin doses on purpose. Not skipping meals, not forgetting, skipping. My blood sugar would spike into the 300s, and I'd just sit there, watching the number climb, feeling nothing. My endocrinologist called it diabetes burnout. My mom called it being dramatic for attention. My dad didn't call it anything. He just started checking the fridge to see if I'd eaten. I'd asked for a continuous glucose monitor for 8 months. My mom said insurance wouldn't cover it, which was true. But she also said, more than once, that if I just tried harder with my finger sticks, I wouldn't need some expensive gadget glued to my arm. My dad said the sensors were a scam, that diabetics had managed fine for decades without them, that I was looking for an excuse to feel special. Then my Aunt Carla, who works at a hospital, got a sample CGM from a rep and mailed it to me without telling anyone. I opened the box in my room, read the instructions twice, and stuck the sensor on my arm myself. 2 days later, my mom saw the little white disc through my t-shirt sleeve and asked what it was. I told her. She didn't yell. She went very quiet, which was worse. She said I had no right to make medical decisions behind her back, that I was 15 and reckless, and that if this thing caused even one skin infection or one false reading that sent my numbers haywire, it was coming off immediately. My dad said I'd proven I couldn't be trusted with my own care if I was sneaking medical devices into the house. They gave me 2 weeks. My mom got a kitchen notepad and started writing down every number the app showed her on her phone. She'd linked it to Monitor, she said. If I had one bad swing, one missed correction, one tantrum about a low, the sensor came off and went back to Aunt Carla. Day 1, I had a low at 2 a.m., 68 and dropping. The alarm on my phone went off, and I fumbled for juice in the dark, hands shaking. My mom heard the alarm through the wall and came in, arms crossed, watching me drink. She wrote something down. I didn't ask what. Day 2, I corrected a high before it became a problem. Caught it at 180 instead of letting it climb to 280 like before. I didn't say anything about it, I just did it. Day 3 was the worst. I had a dentist appointment, and the anesthetic plus the stress sent my sugar climbing fast. In the waiting room, my phone buzzed. 245 and rising. Normally, I'd have ignored it until I felt sick. Instead, I quietly did a correction shot in the bathroom, checked again 20 minutes later, watched it start to come down. My mom was in the waiting room the whole time and didn't know any of it happened until she saw the graph that night. A clean little arc instead of a jagged spike. She didn't say anything, but she stopped writing for a few minutes. Day 4, my little brother Eli, who's 7, had a stomach bug and was up sick all night. I heard him crying around 1 a.m. and went to help my mom hold the bucket, clean him up, get him water. I was so distracted I forgot to check my own numbers for almost 4 hours. When I finally did, I was sitting at 95, steady, fine, because the CGM had been quietly tracking the whole time, and I'd unconsciously glanced at my phone twice during the chaos without even registering it. My mom saw me glance at it the second time. She didn't write anything down that night. Day 5, the notepad stayed in the drawer. Day 6, my dad came home from work early. He'd had chest tightness on the drive, pulled over, and ended up in urgent care. Nothing serious, anxiety related, they said, but they hooked him up to monitors for 2 hours, just to watch the numbers. He came home pale and quiet and didn't want to talk about it. That night I couldn't sleep. Around midnight I heard him in the kitchen, just standing there in the dark. I came down for water and we stood there not talking. Then he asked quietly what the little graph on my phone actually showed. I handed it to him and walked him through it. The line, the arrows, the alarms. He stared at it a long time. They wanted me to wear one of these for a week, he said. After today, to watch my heart stuff. You should, I said. He nodded slowly, still looking at the screen. In the morning, the notepad was gone from the counter. My mom never mentioned it again.